Good evening. This is David Lynn. This is Coffee Talk. It is right at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, July the 23rd, 2024. I did not go live last night. I got messed up right before I was getting ready to go live. My wife had some issues, and I didn't. I didn't get to do it. But here I am. Had work today. Had training. They wanted me to do a 3-day training today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and it pays like $25 an hour for an 8-hour training session. So it is what it is, and it's mainly for me brownie points. Hello, Black Widow, and hello, KP Heathen. It has been raining a lot today. Doesn't bode well for the yard work. Yeah. I was up. I can hear thunder outside. I was up this morning about 5 o'clock. Been running all day. I am tired. Hello, Uncle Al. How are you doing? So I don't know how long this live stream is going to go. I just uploaded a short. Actually, my supper. I opened a can of Hormel chili, 15-ounce can of chili. Used to be a 16-ounce can of chili, and now it's a 15-ounce can of chili. So I heated a can of chili with crackers and had some tea that I had left over from lunch. And that was supper, and that's the short. So if you get a chance, please drop a like on it. It would be greatly appreciated. And Joseph Moore, welcome Joseph Moore. I posted some videos on the rain today. I'll try to catch some, KP. How are you doing, Joseph? Hey, handicapped traveler. It's been a while since I've seen you, and I apologize I haven't visited you recently. But thank you for coming. If you guys are not connected to the Handicapped Traveler, great channel, I encourage you to connect. Also, if y'all would leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated to support the channel. Appreciate that. So, I ordered a number of things that I wanted. I ordered some things I wanted during Prime Days. I got in a Power Queen LiFePo 4 12-volt 100 amp hour battery, which I got on sale. Posted it on my community wall with figures for it. I did a video on the Bouge RV CR 45, which is a 48 quart compressor driven refrigerator freezer, which I got. Hello, Bud Files. And Linda Powers. Hello, Linda. A newer friend of mine, Linda Powers. A lot of good channels in here right now. So another thing that I ordered that I haven't got in yet, and it should be delivered Saturday, is my wife wanted a new mattress for our king size bed. So ordered a really nice 14-inch thick king size mattress, orthopedic and all that sort of stuff. And it's supposed to be delivered, and they're supposed to come in and unbox it and do all that sort of good stuff. Hopefully I can get them to set it up and take the old one out, and I'll make it worth their while. Get the old one out of my hair. Hey, Wayne, Becoming Dangerous, welcome. A lot of good channels in here right now. So I am tired. If I was to stand up, you'd say I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing the shirt I wore to work today. My dress pants are off. I'm wearing a pair of shorts. Which usually, like when I'm off, I wear shorts and t-shirts, but I still have my work shirt on. My official first day back is August the 6th, but I am putting in 3 days this week. Hopefully I'll put in 8 days next week, but normally when they bring you in early, they pay you, so it's extra money. I'm basically doing this for brownie points because I don't, and it really doesn't apply that much for me when I'm studying. It's training for stuff that would really work well for regular teachers, and I teach a niche. I teach special ed behavioral unit, and my kids are a lot lower functioning academically, so the stuff that they're covering is not really, I mean, some of the techniques I can use, but the type of level of material that they're covering would not be what I would be covering, in my unit. And that's just sort of, it is what it is. It's just the wacky truth. 7 in the house, 8 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. 100, the shade, God almighty. Oh, Uncle Al. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. God bless you. That's horrible. Yeah, extra money's always nice. That's true. Don't turn down extra money unless you're Elon Musk or whatever. Oh, Lord. So getting a lot of rain, and when you get a lot of rain, you do a lot of yard work because the grass is everything's growing, everything's green, everything's growing. That rain that you get, that's the best water you can put on your yard, and everything. It's like miracle water. It makes everything grows. So I had the yard looking really tip-top nice, and I felt sorry for those poor garbage men. Had to pick up 7 smaller trash cans, 7 regular sized trash cans, 50-gallon trash cans. They had to pick up 7 of those, dump them. They had to pick up 4 lawn bags, and then my 2 full-size garbage cans with wheels that the city provides. I had those half full of clippings. So they worked their butt today. Well, yesterday actually, they worked their butt picking up all those clippings. And I really shouldn't laugh about that, but it's like, oh man, I really sweat putting it all that stuff in there, So I hired somebody that'll help me 1 day a week, the weekends, probably Saturday, and I'll have plenty of work for him. And both of us will be working to get it done because it's an awful lot. He says, How much is this? 1.5 acres? 2 acres? Not quite an acre. But it's like he said it felt like 2 acres. Oh Lord. But you laugh about those things. So I have been ordering a lot of smaller stuff. The next goodie box, it's going to be the Black Widows, and then Devil Dog Prepper. And if you haven't if you didn't know, Devil Dog had surgery for a tumor wrapped around his optic nerve. He had surgery a couple of weeks back, and luckily he came through. And you know, the technology is so much better than when my father had his surgery back in the 70s. He had a brain tumor and he didn't recover from it. But if you can, please pray for Devil Dog Prepper, and hopefully he'll have full recovery. So I've been looking at things I can put in boxes. I had one of these today. I didn't use it, but I had one of these today. These are some. I'm gonna give some of these. I'm gonna order some more of them. These are rain ponchos. And something else is good. I plan on giving these out too. Emergency blankets. We'll start putting those in boxes that I give out. I'm still sipping on my tea left over from lunch. I always ask for it to go, like you go and eat someplace. I always ask for it to go cup, and they fill it up before, top it off before I leave, and I sip on it in the afternoon and the evening. It's cool tea. It's not cold tea. It's cool tea. And I still got half a cup of it. Ulysses, hello Ulysses. Welcome. And my friend Yoda. I'll tell you what, Dave, I've been looking at those shorts you've been putting out. I am very, very impressed. You really put out some good shorts. And I'm not taking anything away from anybody else. I'm not taking anything away from anybody else that's putting out shorts, but he puts out some good shorts. I really like the political stuff he's been putting out lately. He's been putting out these party pins from the various elections. And he has some audio with them. And I mean, really, really, I really enjoy them. That's all I can say. And Dave, I watched your live stream that you did. I watched the whole thing where you were talking about how they're going in and opening cards, cases or whatever, and taking the best cards out and then resealing them. That's really sad that that's happening. It really is. How are you doing, Ulysses? You doing okay? Appreciate you coming in. 10 in the house, 9 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. So, I will be putting together the box for Black Widow channel. I'll be getting her set off. And let me go over statistics real fast. So I'm sitting at 1,636 subscribers. I'm down on my views, and I'm down on my watch time because I really haven't been doing much here recently. 10.7K views and 320 watch hours for the last cycle. My last live stream, which I did not do yesterday, but I did one Sunday, was 82 views. My Bouge RV refrigerator video has 40 views, and my current short that I put out just an hour and a half or so ago had 27 right before the start of the live stream. So if you hadn't had a chance to check out the chili. Go check out the chili. And I'm sorry I haven't been putting out as many. I haven't been putting out the shorts, and I haven't been putting out material the way. I have done a few community wall posts, and I do shout outs. Oftentimes when I do my community wall, I'm either recommending something that I buy that I think you should look at, or saying I'm going to be live streaming or I'm not going to be live streaming, and with some of them I go ahead and I hi Mama for Boys and Miss Anne Marie Angel, welcome. Appreciate you ladies coming in. Miss Anne Marie Angel is a recent new friend, and she puts out a real good live stream. And I encourage you, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe her channel. And she's got a lot of good friends that you can connect with. How are you doing, Rachel? Hope you're doing okay. Hey, Rocket, welcome. I thought I gave you standard moderator. Let me give you standard moderator, Rocket. Rocket, you're now a standard moderator. Another recent friend that I met at Miss Anne Marie Angel's channel. If you are not connected, please connect. And Holly Ivans, welcome Holly Ivans. I haven't been doing a lot on my channel. Life and school. I went to training today. I got training for 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Brought me in early. And I was basically doing STEM training. And STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it's all on process learning, a learning process. And it's on co-curricular or across the curricular type instruction where you're learning multiple subjects at once is the concept of that. Rocket, I gave you standard moderator. Why aren't you showing standard moderator? No, you got standard moderator. Hello, Gary Smith. Welcome. If I deleted a message, I apologize. I'm using my thumb, and I'm not doing the best in the world. Gary, you should have standard moderator right now. There I did again. I'm sorry. If I'm removing anything, I apologize. Specs Appeal, welcome. All right, Specs, you are now a standard moderator. It's like, dag nabbit, I'm trying to avoid doing anything I shouldn't do with my fingers. Jacob Dixon, welcome. Little Lone Prepper, welcome. Appreciate y'all coming in. I thought I'd let you know about that, Dave. Dag nabbit. Oh, brother, you're speaking to the choir on that one. I need to have my eyes checked before I go back to school for the regular year. I start back on the 6th. I need to have my eyes checked. I need to order glasses. I know they're going to have to import them from someplace because I'm really blind, and they're not going to be able to make them here locally. So it takes about a week to get those glasses in. Yeah, he sent me his contact information, and I need to give him a call. I hadn't done it. I've been lying and saying I was going to do it, and I just haven't done it. I'm sorry. But I will be contacting him. And I am going to send him one of my boxes of goodies. Mr. Whistle, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Nine in the house, 10 in the house, 16 likes. So, people ask me questions about preparedness and prepping and getting ready for things that happen. And they ask, well, what can I do or what should I do? You can get a list. It's not too difficult to get a list of type preps that they recommend you have for, like a week-long emergency. What do you do if there's a week-long, right now, that week-long emergency is turning into a 2-week emergency up in Houston. There's still neighborhoods without power after Hurricane Beryl. And, I was talking to some people today at, my training. And one of them used to live up in Houston. And she said, well, we had hurricane, I forget the name of the hurricane she mentioned, it'd be one from a while back. And she said, we were without power for a week. They did not have power for a week. I mean, that thing came through and knocked down poles, knocked down trees, did all sorts of damage. It took them, and then they bring in people from all over. They just don't have the local people working on trying to get back up and running. They have people from all over trying to deal with that. And she said FEMA came in and they were giving them MREs and, feeding them, and it was just horrible. And normally, FEMA comes in and they're giving out humanitarian daily rations. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, welcome, my friend. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. And who else came in? Was that Gina Yunkin? Yes, Gina, my friend, welcome. Gina's got a wonderful channel. If you're not connected to Gina, connect with Gina. Connect with everybody in here. Grow together. I encourage you to reach out and connect with everybody. It will take months to recover. After the first couple of weeks, the aid disappears and you're back on your own. Yes, that's true. Those humanitarian daily rations they give out, there are 3 companies that make them. The same, Mimi's Place. Welcome, Mimi's Place. Another good channel. There are 3 companies that make the humanitarian rations the same way. There are 3 companies that make the MREs, meals ready to eat, for the military. Sapaco is the main one that I'm familiar with, that I buy a lot of. Sapaco, Warnick, and Ameriqual are the 3. And they also all 3 make humanitarian daily rations that FEMA gives out. Yep, get ready. Ark Wildman Survival. Welcome, Ark. Another good channel. Thank you for coming in. Something else is, I've got a ring light about 2 feet in front of my face. And I got my iPhone mounted on it. So it's really affecting my ability to see what's coming up. It really is. But, everybody grow together. Connect. Everybody will grow together. When I send out goodie boxes to people, I try to send out things that you can use in situations. So, I normally will send out a couple of camp stoves. I'll send out one that will burn with canned heat or sterno, and then I'll send out one that burns with tabs, and they're not expensive. Um, I got a bunch of these on sale for like $6.50. It comes with 24 tabs, uh, and I buy extra packs of tabs, which I'll send. So I'll send you a stove with 24 tabs, and I send you an extra 24 tabs. And then I send out the little folding stoves that uses sterno. You know, these are going for about $12 right now. And then I'll send out like a 2-pack of sterno. But I like to use canned heat, which I get over at Sam's. I get a 12-pack of these for $30. Each can burns for 6 hours. You can turn it on, put it out, turn it on, put it out, turn it on, put it out. You use these inside, and you don't have to worry about anything bad happening. You use the tabs inside, and they stink to high heaven. You do not want to be using tabs inside. They do not smell good at all. Idaho Garden Girl, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. I have been tired, and I I have not been being kind to my friends because I haven't been visiting the way I normally would visit. I haven't been running any live streams. I did watch Dave's that he did. He did about a 30-minute one, or was it about 30 minutes, or it might have been 20 minutes. But it was a pretty good little live stream, and he basically was talking about the situation with cards. If you hadn't caught it and you collect cards, you need to look at that live stream that he did. It was a good one. Uh, 15 in the house, 21 likes. So, you know, you look at little type of prepper type stuff that you can use for emergencies or to heat water. You know, a lot of times the power's out, and you can use the propane. You know, if you've got propane, great. You got a propane stove, you know, you can use propane. You can use butane. It's very simple to have a pot with water and use a folding stove, and it'll take you 10, 12, 15 minutes depending on how much water you're trying to heat, and you can boil water. Use that to reconstitute freeze-dried food, make hot coffee, hot tea. You can put a retort pouch, or you know, you can put one of those pouches from a Hormel Complete or a Dingy Moore, or you know, a meal that you can basically heat, put it in hot water, heat it up. You can heat your side, or you got some rice, or you know, you got a packet of whatever, put it in there and heat it up. You know, tear it open, pour it out, and you're ready to go. Having a compressor-driven refrigerator, you know, refrigerator freezer. I got two dual zones I just recently purchased. Bouge RVs. I got the 35 liter, and I got the 45 liter, both on wheels with you know carry handles. You want to be able to have cold water, cold milk. You can mix up milk and water and have cold milk. Chocolate milk, orange drink, butter, cheese. Put it in your compressor-driven refrigerator. They don't use a lot of power. They run on 12-volt power, which is direct current. So direct current appliances use less than 100 watts. And you run one, and you know, if you've got it on, you're not using it as a freezer, and you basically are using it like 36, 38 degrees to keep your stuff nice and cold. And it cycles just the way a refrigerator cycles. It'll use, when it's running at 50 watts probably, but 45, 50 watts. Cycles on and off. It'll run for 10 or 15 minutes, and it'll stay off for 20, 30 minutes, and then it'll go back on. It depends on, how hot is it outside, You don't really want to have it out in the direct heat because it's really going to be running the power. You want to have it in the shade. If you have it inside where it's cooler, if the weather's a little bit cooler, not quite as hot, if you're not where Uncle Al is, where you go out there and you're like Death Valley, it doesn't use as much power. And if you've got a 12-volt battery set up with some solar, it'll keep the thing running 24 hours a day. Yeah, rest is important. Rest is important. I was talking to my wife, and she was saying, well, why are you so... Hey, Hillbilly Josh. Thanks for coming. She was saying, well, why are you always, blah, 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 blah. You're not monetized. You're not getting anything. Well, I haven't applied for monetization. I qualify for it. I should meet their qualifications. I have the 4,000 hours. I have way over the 4,000 hours. I have way over 1,000 subscribers. But I haven't, And she said, she was talking to me about that. And I told her, well, I will probably in the near future. I hate all this password crap. You got to have passwords because people will come in and do bad things. Even when you got passwords, hackers try to come in to do bad things. I'm always hearing about something got hacked, this information got released, that information got released, hundreds of thousands, millions of people, their information's released. And it's like, it's just disgusting that and then I get all these, where I work at, they've got a technology and security. Every month they send out training. You got to watch this training. If you want to keep your security, and everything. If you don't want to get locked out, you got to watch this crap. And then they periodically want to change your passwords. They want you to change your passwords. It's like, I can't remember this crap, I can't remember this crap, and you got to write it down. God dang it. I came back, today, and I was trying to access some stuff. Didn't want to let me access it. It's like, well, do you remember your password? It's been the summer. I don't remember my password, So I had it locked in automatic, I go in on my cell phone to look at my school email. They said, well, what's your password? You need your password. I don't know. It's automatic. It automatically kicks it in. It's saved. And then if they say, well, but you gotta have your password. I don't know the damn password. It's like, I don't know the password, And I'm trying to look around, trying to find it, And it's just absolutely disgusting. You gotta have the password. For this, you gotta have the pass. Everything, I got 15 different programs that I'm using. Everyone's got like a different password. It's like, I can't remember all that crap. You gotta carry on a notebook with passwords in it. And a lot of that stuff, it's like, I don't know what a hacker would do with that kind of stuff. The type of stuff we're talking about. I don't know what they would do if they could get a hold of it. I don't see it would be very beneficial to them. Take care, Hillbilly Josh. I don't really see where it'd be that beneficial to them. Some hacker hacked whatever. And I don't know. But anyway, I encourage you, if anyone cans my Dollar General had canning jars for $10 a dozen. That's dirt cheap. Yeah, that is dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. I buy a lot of freeze dried. I'll tell you that much. Uncle Al's on me about those number 10 cans. I haven't bought any in about a week. The last food related item that I bought, that I ordered, was I had ordered a 50-pack of MRE crackers. They weren't releasing them. You couldn't just buy a case of crackers. I mean, you used to be able to, and then they stopped selling them. So during Prime, I got a notification they had the MRE crackers back, and I have another case of them. So I said, I'm going to buy a case of MRE crackers. They last forever. 20 years from now, you can pull the crackers out and open them up, and they'll be edible. So I 50-pack of MRE crackers. It's what you find in MRE. A lot of MREs will have crackers in them. They'll have different types of stuff in them, but they'll have MRE crackers. And those are MRE crackers. Plastic. Yeah. Plastic everywhere. And I like some of the newer rations they're putting out. Instead of giving you peanut butter, which I don't have a problem with peanut butter. Peanut butter lasts forever too. You get MRE peanut butter, like an ounce pack or an ounce and a half pack of peanut butter. That stuff will be good 20, 30 years from now. So that stuff does not go bad. But I love the almond butter. Have you tried the almond butter? Oh man, that's so much. That tastes twice as good as the MRE peanut butter. I love almond butter, and then you can put some strawberry or apple jelly with it. I'm not the biggest fan of grape, but I really like the strawberry and apple jelly. The blackberry is really good too. I love the blackberry. Those are my flavors. Yeah, I've got powdered peanut butter. Now the thing about it is, you mix that peanut butter up, it would be nice to keep it nice and cool in a compressor-driven refrigerator. And you don't have to get one on wheels. You can get a good one for about $200. But you do have to have a power to run it. And you would need a couple of batteries, or a good-sized battery, a charge controller, a 12-volt socket into your battery, solar setup. You need a couple of solar panels, and you can keep that thing running. So you can heat water, you can have hot, and you can have cold, and that's civilization. You'd have a hell of a time trying to run a refrigerator. I mean, you'd have a hell of a time trying to run an air conditioner. Because I tell you what, those use a lot of air conditioners use a lot of power. You'd have to really have a big setup to be able to do that. Mike Crusher Reviews. Welcome, Mike. How are you doing? I feel bad. I put out a notification with a couple of pictures. I'm going to be doing a live stream. And then right before my live stream, it's like, dag nabbit. You know, something came up involving the missus, and I wasn't able to do it. And I apologize about that yesterday. I really feel bad about canceling these things at the last minute. But life and wife, you know how that works. Life and wife. And I just got keyed that my wife's sisters, two of her sisters, are coming through again tomorrow. They're going to spend the night. It's like, I won't work tomorrow. I'm working. They come in and they play bingo and they help each other. You know, they help the wife, you know, clean. They'll do some cleaning. They'll do some cooking or whatever. The crackers, they're usually low sodium crackers. Now the MRE crackers have salt. A lot of times the low sodium ones that they put in some of them, they don't. Like the ones that they put in the humanitarian dairy rations are not the salt type. They're very low sodium, but they last a long time, you know. But I like those animal saltine crackers, animal-based saltine crackers. They're good stuff, really good stuff. Looks like Linda had a comment deleted. I don't know if she misspelled something other or somebody did hit the wrong button. I tell you, right now, I see MRE chocolate chip cookies. You can get a 12-pack of MRE dessert cookies, and they go for about $26 now. They were going for $24, and they're about $26 now. I'll tell you what. You can go and you can buy a case of 10 24-hour humanitarian rations for $30 on Amazon. And like if you get Sapacos, each 24-hour ration will have 2 cookies. It'll have 2 different flavors. A lot of times it's oatmeal, sugar cookie. They have different flavors. But you'll get 20 sugar cookies or 20 cookies, MRE cookies, shelf-stable cookies, the big cookies. You get 20 of them for $30 right now. In addition, you get Pop-Tarts. You get crackers. You'll get a couple of crackers, packs of the crackers. You'll get peanut butter and jelly. You'll get a couple of mains. They'll be vegetarian mains, non-meat, because they don't want to offend anybody's religion. But if you want components, get you a case of the humanitarian rations and open them up. And you can pull everything out and sort it out, whatever you want to do with it. But you'll get a lot more bang for your buck buying a case of that than if you went and you bought a 12-pack of the MRE style cookies or desserts, you know. I've been saying I was going to do a boxing where I would open up a box of the humanitarian rations and just open up each pack and just pull everything out and show you what's in it and explain to you, if you just went and ordered this stuff separately, what all. It's like buying a car versus ordering the parts to assemble a car. You know, you want to order the parts to assemble a car, it probably costs you 5 times what it would to buy the same car. You know, and it's that way a lot of times when you start buying components, they're separate components, you know. Ala Canada and Nita. Hello, Nita. I'm having such a hard time reading this. Nita's Cooking Show. My friend in Canada. Good night, whoever's leaving. Thank you for being here. Wayne, Uncle Al. Good night, Joseph. Appreciate you, friend. You take care. So we are in hurricane season right now. Hurricane season started June the 1st. And it runs until November the 1st. We've had 2 storms. I think the first one was Arturo. The second one was Burl. I haven't been paying attention to see if there's something else out there getting ready to come in. Don't know. Trying to make sure my light's angled properly. Good night, Holly. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. If you haven't done so, please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Yeah, you can get a dessert sampler. You can get a dessert sampler. I mean, I recently bought it's been a couple of months back. I bought a pack of 12 bread items, and I chose shelf-stable tortillas. Bought a 12-pack of shelf-stable tortillas. I buy stuff like that. You can get different components. Right now, trying to buy actual U.S. MREs, a case A or a case B, you're going to pay an arm and a bloody leg, and they're going to be 5 or 6 years old. They're not going to be new. You get these at like inspection date of 2021. They normally go 3 years before they do an inspection date. So you're getting like 6 years old, and they want $135, $140 for a case. You buy 2 cases, you pay like $270, $80 for 2 cases, and they're like 6 years old. I mean, if they've been stored properly, they'll last a long time if they've been stored properly. If they have not been stored properly, it really cuts down on their life. Take care, Rocket. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. I think the Black Widow's been looking on Amazon at MRE components. You know, just look up MREs, and it'll run down the list of what they got. I think I might start putting a couple of rations in boxes I send out. Yeah, allmres.com. Yeah. Is that where you get your case? Where you got your case of cold weather, Mike? You're looking on Amazon? Okie doke. 10 in the house, 24 likes. I got a few people coming through and they're not giving me likes. Please leave a like to support my poor channel. Oh. Yeah, honestly, they do last a long time. I've eaten 20-year-old rations. Ready Rations did a review on a 20-year-old, just about 20-year-old MRE. And the only thing that really went bad in them was the raisins. There was a pack of raisins, and the raisins went bad. They didn't taste good. Everything else was okay. Raisins went bad. And you'll have components that will go bad. You know, peanut butter, jelly, crackers, a lot of the stuff that you get in mains and such, they last forever. He had one that was beans and potatoes. The main was beans and potatoes. A vegetarian. Beans and potatoes. Now that's highly gaseous. He said, also he had like a 24-hour ration. And he was different meals and all. He said, well, I'm experiencing some gas. And so, yeah, but you are. Bet you are. Just don't strike a match, son. You might blow yourself up. The haters, we talk about global warming and and all this. They want to kill the cows because of methane gas. I laugh about that kind of stuff. I mean, I laugh at those people. God bless them. God bless the tree huggers. Trees are the lungs of the world. Trees, and they filter, they clean the air. Plants, living things, green, you're growing, that's your air, producing your oxygen. Yeah. I was in my training today, and they wanted to do one of those face calls, Hey, I'm over at Academy. They got a 250 pack for a 9mm ball for $59, and that's a good deal. It's like shit. Go over there and buy 3 or 4 packs of the stuff. Buy about 1,000 rounds, and that'll make me happy because we use it. But that it is what it is. It is what it is. And you gotta keep it together. Nine in the house, 24 likes. Yeah, so I will try to get Black Widow's box together and out, and I'll do a little video on it. The global warming people have some sort of satellite or something that they can use to detect methane emissions. They want to track down methane emissions and eliminate them. Well, I've been watching a lot of shorts about the president. They usually have him cutting the cheese. So that satellite might be tracking him. Biden did it again. They say older people have a lot of problems with gas, and he's past 80. So that's like what they call it, like a fart gate. Excuse my language for being gross. Fart gate. That's a good one. Global warming is the ultimate government cult or scheme. Yeah, that is true. It's true. I laugh about those things, but it's true. It truly is. I appreciate you guys. You kept me going. I was really tired. I said I'm gonna come here and do a 30-minute one. It's been about an hour. I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate your support. Please leave a like if you haven't done so. I appreciate your comments. And I will be doing a 1,700 subscriber giveaway when I hit 1,700. Make sure that you have left me a supportive comment and a like on each of the last 5 videos prior to my hitting 1,700, and then your name will be in the hat, and I'll do a drawing, and I give out good boxes. I appreciate you guys. And everybody, please have a blessed day. I will try to be back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. I do have training again tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have it a little bit better together, because I've got up about 5 o'clock this morning. I was at work before 8, and I didn't get out till like 4:30. Everybody have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Thank you. Blessings.